Hello, welcome to Brushing Teeth with Robert. The Wednesday broadcast. I want to double check and make sure I'm right about this date. Yep, it is. It is July the 8th. We made it this far, so good for both of us. Change in background, I know. This is a little impromptu, so sorry about the weird shadow. Look, there's my light ring. This right here is proof I never clean my glasses. Welcome to the Wednesday broadcast. Wednesday podcast, the recorded one. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, hit the alerts. You know, who knows? Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. Boy, that shadow's weird. Makes me look old. Welcome. Glad to see you. Glad you're staying safe. Glad you're staying sane. Thank you for joining me. July the 8th, midweek. We made it this far. Why not go the rest of the way? That's the way I look at it. I don't know if I should tell you who this band is. Welcome to Brushing Teeth with Robert. Hope you're having a good week so far. Hope you're staying sane. Hope you're staying healthy. Hope your head's staying above water. So thank you. This is Renee by Sales. You'll see some flickering going on. I don't know what's going on, but something seems to be going on with my electricity. So just so you know, it might seem like a disco a little bit. So, welcome to the Wednesday podcast. We made it. We did it. We went this far. We're just a few days closer to the Saturday broadcast, which is the live one, of course. That was Sales with the song Renee, which is fantastic. I don't know if you enjoyed it. I hope you did. I know there's a change of location going on, and I know I look insane. I look insane right now. I have been basically rearranging my entire house since I got home. It's been a very busy week. Since Father's Day, I've been messing with the backyard. I know this is a lot of dad stuff I'm talking about right now, but I'm pretty proud of myself. So I'm going to go ahead and brag on myself for a second. By the way, my co-host is flying around here, Mr. Fly. Say hello, Mr. Fly. He's around it. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Up there? He's just flying around, buzzing, keeping busy. He'll be doing the research for this podcast. So welcome to Wednesday Brushing Teeth with Robert. I have been keeping very busy, and I think that's something I want to talk about. Since Father's Day. I spent my Father's Day in a little bit of a different way. I spent the day before Father's Day with my son. We had a great time, a great lunch. I got to go and show him. He showed me his new dwelling, which was awesome, and it was a very old house in a very adorable little town just north of Dallas. And I absolutely fell in love with the place, and I'm a little envious, I have to be honest with you. I'm fairly certain he doesn't hear gunshots all night. So the day after, which was Father's Day because it fell on a Sunday, I spent the day trying something new that I wanted to try for a long time, which is xeriscaping. I xeriscaped this little triangle patch of land, bought some succulents, did some decorative petals, and it turned out really well. So that got me hopping in the right direction. I have a deck in my backyard. It's a fairly good size. I wonder if you can see it. Let's see. I don't know. I've tried this before and it never really works out well. What I should do is I should indent pictures in. Ooh, I'm going to see if I can do that. Okay, so I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to see if I can put a picture somewhere in here that will show you about where about what I did. So I basically tore the deck apart. Sorry, I'm very tired right now. So a lot of my words are not going to make sense. A lot of my sentences are not going to make sense. My words will. I always make sure that my words, I always make sure my sentences. Okay, let's start this over. I always make sure my words make sense. My sentences may not, and I think that I'm very, very good. I have a wide vernacular. I feel very comfortable in my vocabulary, and I feel very comfortable that I use it wisely. Now, whether I use it in the correct order in a sentence, completely different situation. So I took the deck apart. I put this weed inhibitor underneath it, which is like this sheathing, and then put it all back together. Sanded part of it. Then I power washed it. By the way, remember janitors, and they had the little circular floor polisher in our schools. Ever wonder why your janitor was built like a brick shit house? Probably because of that sander. I'd never used them before. The very first time I used it, it nearly yanked my arm out of the socket. It hurt for quite a while. It hurts just talking about it right now. But those floor sanders are no joke. They are a no joke situation. I highly suggest trying it, because what it is, it's so funny, because when you first start using it, I'm about to do a metaphor. When you first start to use it, the very first time, you want to guide it. And when you do that, it juts you. When you try to grab a hold of it, when you try to make it do what you want to do. But if you're relaxed and you're at ease and you start it up and you let it kind of hum itself up, it will allow you to guide it. Instead of a forceful guide in which it doesn't want to do that, if you just do it, if you let it let you guide it, it works fantastically, absolutely fantastically. And I'm seeing that a lot in what I'm doing that's very busy. So again, I took the deck apart, put some weed stuff. I'm tired of weeds growing through the patio. It's the worst. I mean, they get thick too, and they're just like growing up and wrenching things apart. And so I tried my best to do something in which I wouldn't have to worry about those anymore. Put the deck back together, sanded part of it. That did not work very well. It just was not my forte. Plus, the stupid thing I rented from Home Depot, it was broken and nobody told anybody. So I did get my money back. So don't you worry about that. I will always get my money back, by the way. And then I power washed the hell out of it, and then I stained the entire deck, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I love it. I'm very, very proud of it. It looks gorgeous, and I'm a big fan. So today, when I came home, I started completely rearranging and throwing away things in my house, just getting rid of things. I'm feeling very cluttered. I don't feel like I have a clean space, and I know that's a big deal because we are all spending a lot of time at home right now, and because of that, I want to feel comfortable here. I tell you this though, I still can't find my beer. I laid a beer down around here somewhere, and I cannot find it, but I will. So, staying busy. I'm staying busy, and I think that we all are. As a matter of fact, I hope we all are. If you're not, get up and move. Get up and stay busy. Do something. Please, and I'm not telling you if you don't, you're a loser, and I'm not telling you if you don't, you're unhealthy. But I am saying that right now is the perfect time, absolute perfect time to let your life guide itself instead of forcing it to guide a situation. Oh, by the way, Jeff is here with me. Hi, Jeffrey Pooh. You're a happy boy. Yes, you're the happiest boy. Go on, go lay down. Go lay down. Instead of forcefully guiding your life like you did before all of this, with going out all the time, spending money you didn't want to spend, all that sort of stuff. I think, hey, get out of there. Instead of doing any of that, let your life guide itself and let yourself be a little busy. Do things, do stuff. Look at, there's the spooky lighting again. Do things. Make yourself feel proud of what you're doing. And again, I'm saying if you're proud of laying around, if you worked all the time before COVID thing and before COVID-19 or whatever, and now is a time in which you feel would be good to sit down and relax and kick back, then by all means be proud in that. But regardless of what it is, I think what's best for everybody is to try to stay busy. Try to stay busy and try to not make yourself go insane because things are fucking weird out there. What is wrong with y'all? The fuck is wrong with y'all out there? Y'all are acting like your parents aren't giving you fucking manners. And I'm talking about all of you. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the Karen or the Becky or the fucking whatever, all right? Even though, let's be honest, the Karens and the Beckys are freaking me out a little bit right now. On top of the fact that they are, they outnumber us. The Karens and the Beckys outnumber us. If the Karens and the Beckys decide to get together and take up arms, we'd be fucked. I'm just letting you know that we would be absolutely fucked. Because the Karens and the Beckys, boy, they have very little remorse sometimes, and it's freaking me out. So stay a little busy. Try to get things done. Try to feel proud of what you're doing. And regardless of what it is. So, again, I always say this, and I'm going to go ahead and say it again. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're staying sane. Please keep your head above water. That is a big deal. You're going to feel like you're drowning at times. Everybody does. But try to keep your head above water, Try to remember that's a good thing. Jeff's grunting a little bit. I don't think he agrees with that. But then again, I don't speak French. And he knows that. So, but he likes to just, talk. And I can't understand a word because I don't speak French. And that's all he speaks. So we work out well that way. I think neither of us understand each other. In case anybody doesn't know, Jeff the dog. Let's see if we can get a picture of him on the ground there. There he is. There's Jeff the dog. Kick him back. Just relaxing. All right. So we're midweek, made it to Wednesday. I don't really know much of what to talk about. I know I kind of ran past this last time, but I do want to be honest with you. If you get a chance, watch Hamilton on Disney Plus. It'll really be worth your time. I watched it twice. And I think I said this. Musicals are not my thing. They're not. I do like plays. But musicals are not my thing, and it was really, really well done. So if you get a chance to watch it, and by the way, if you do, I highly suggest you research it while it's playing. Find out if the things they say are true in that play. And you're going to be very shocked and very amazed, and it's going to make you feel really proud of some of the people that came before us because they make us look like fucking sloths. All right? You know what it is? They didn't have TV and internet. We think we get a lot done. That's the thing, is we think we get a lot done. But we have TV and internet, and it fools us into thinking we're getting a lot done. When we're watching, we tell somebody we binge watch. I binge watched Ozarks. Binge watched Ozarks this weekend. I watched the entire thing. You say it with this weird pride, and you're not really getting a lot done. I got to be honest with you. And don't get me wrong, I love Jason Bateman. I'm a humongous Jason Bateman fan. So I don't want you to think that I'm going to downplay what an absolute genius that man is. But you're not really getting anything done. You're not. You're just sitting around binge watching something. I like this. You like the spooky lighting that happens every once in a while. I'm going to figure it out. I will get a electrician out here eventually. All right, you gotta give me time. Give me time. Things take time. All right. So look, there he is. Oh no. So I'm very proud of myself over the last couple weeks. I've really put my nose to the grindstone. I've got a lot of stuff done, not just here but at work, and I'm pretty happy with myself. This is why I look like this. I am exhausted. I'm sweaty, but I'm enjoying it because I'm actually sleeping at night, and I think that should help everybody. That's a good thing. That, by the way, sleep is a good thing. All right? Sleep is a good thing, and I know by somebody who does not like to sleep is telling you this, you got to know. It's almost like if somebody doesn't like, watch this. Yep, that's how tired I am. If you know somebody that hates chocolate cake, they cannot stand chocolate cake, and then they one day, a piece of chocolate cake is presented to you, and that person's with you, and they go, by the way, that chocolate cake is fantastic. You should eat it. Trust me, that's going to be some good chocolate cake. All right. If somebody dislikes something and then they say it's good, if that's like the one thing they like artichokes or Brussels sprouts, and they're like, oh, I hate Brussels sprouts, but I've had them here at this restaurant, and those are fantastic. Trust me, those are going to be some great Brussels sprouts. By the way, does anybody out there, would anybody like to share with me what the key to a very, very, very good Brussels sprouts is? It's very easy. Bacon grease. Bacon grease. Don't use olive oil. Bacon grease. And if you can, cook bacon about 3/4 of the way through. Chop it up, put it with your Brussels sprouts, toss around with the bacon grease and some spice, put it in there and roast it. Trust me, you'll thank me. And it's so funny because I remember not liking Brussels sprouts. Does anybody else remember not liking Brussels sprouts? And if you think about it, there's a reason why we didn't. It's because our parents were horrible cooks. Our parents were absolutely the worst cooks. They would steam the Brussels sprouts. Who does that? Remember steamed asparagus? Why did we eat it? We ate it because we couldn't get off the table until we ate it. But why did we do that? Why did we not go on a hunger strike? It's the worst way to fix asparagus. Absolutely. There are a million good ways to fix asparagus, and then there's that one which is steamed. There's the one bad one right there, and then there's every other way to fix asparagus. Brussels sprouts, same way. There's our parents would steam them. Remember how bland they were? You know, I will say this. It's funny because you always hear on Black Twitter or Black Tumblr where they make fun of white folks' food and how doesn't have any spice to it. Well, I know where that comes from. It doesn't come from us. I think that white folks nowadays are actually pretty damn good cooks. You know what also I'm going to go ahead and say, and I'm going to put my foot down about this, I'm going to say that we're in the day and age where men are better cooks than women. And I don't know if it's always been like that, because when I was younger, I really only had women cook for me. But we're in the day and age where men are better cooks than women. Sorry, women, it's the fucking truth. We are better cooks. Y'all will watch the cooking channel, don't get me wrong, and you'll watch Hell's Kitchen or whatever, Anthony Bourdain, and you'll watch it, but you don't do anything with it sometimes. I'm generalizing. Calm down. All right? It's okay to generalize every once in a while. All right? And it's okay to generalize wrong. But seriously, white dudes, we are not fucking around with the cooking. We are really doing a great job lately. I don't think I have a friend who's a guy, whether it's white or black, that does not, or Hispanic, that doesn't know how to cook like a fucking beast. But I know a lot of women that can't fucking cook. I'll tell you that shit. I know a lot of women that cannot fucking cook. All right. So yes, I am generalizing, and I am saying that we are a better catch. Sorry, it's the truth. So how I just don't get how we ate Brussels sprouts and asparagus like that. I don't get it. Speaking of some of the stuff our parents used to cook us. Oh, hamburger fucking helper. Why did we do that? Why was that a thing? Well, I know it's because we were poor. Don't get me wrong. All right, I know it's because we were poor, and that's just what poor people eat. Poor people eat hamburger helper. But why did we do it? Ugh. Gross. Oh my God, why did we do that? Ugh. Since we're veering off in that direction, I would like to let you know a little bit about something about myself that a few people do know out there, but not everybody does. I love grocery shopping. I think it is a blast. I really enjoy it. I like to do it early on a Sunday, and I like to do it by myself. And I am extremely organized when it comes to grocery shopping, by the way. Very organized. Even my list, I write down what my meals are going to be for the week. And then I actually do it in the order of the grocery store, so I don't skip over anything. Yes, I'm crazy about grocery shopping. I miss HEB so much. So much. I especially miss the worst HEB, and I miss the best HEB in Austin. The worst HEB, in my opinion, is the one off of South Congress and Old Wharf. It is absolutely the worst. Well, I take that back. The William Cannon in between First and Congress is really, really bad. It's almost like one of those grocery stores that is so bad. I remember going down aisles where the fluorescent lights were flickering, and I swore I was going to get mugged inside the HEB. It was almost like I was walking down a bad city alleyway at 1:30 in the morning. It'd be in the middle of the day on a Wednesday. Seriously, it was freaky. I really thought people were going to mug me down those aisles. It was the worst, but I miss it. I absolutely miss it. And I also miss that you couldn't get any specialty food there. They had nothing that was they had nothing that was different or unusual. It was very, very run of the mill. Now the HB had to go to, if you want to get something crazy, some kind of couscous or what else? What is that stuff called? I used to make poke every once in a while, and it's the stuff that goes around the fish. I think it's made out of algae or something like that. That goes around the tuna. It's but you have to go to the Brody. You had to go to the one at Brody and William Cannon, and that HEB, that HEB is like walking into a restaurant. They have a big stage where a chef is wearing a microphone and cooking for you and telling you where to get this stuff and telling you the ingredients that go into it. I knew the people at the deli. I knew the people at the seafood counter. I mean, they knew me by name. I knew a couple of the cashiers. It was my place. I loved it. Everybody knew what I wanted. This is how much they knew what I wanted. Because I always did my grocery shopping at a certain time, I also knew the guy at the time who would stock the juice aisle. And always, if he saw that they were running out of grapefruit juice, he'd take 2 cartons and put them to the side for me. And he'd see me come through, and I'd be like, oh man, there's no grapefruit juice. And he'd hear me from behind, and he'd go, hey Robert, hey man, I got your grapefruit juice. And he'd have 2 things grapefruit juice that he set aside for me, especially for me. Oh, I miss that HEB so much. It was the best. filled with good-looking moms, by the way. Unbelievably always filled with fucking hot MILFs. The entire fucking place was great. It was great. And they're always in, it was in the early days of yoga pants when only people who should be wearing yoga pants were wearing yoga pants. Remember those days? Not nowadays when everybody wears yoga pants. Like everyone like wears yoga pants, and a majority should not be wearing yoga pants. Like this was like when like Black Swan yoga first came out. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't even what's it called? Spin class wasn't even a thing yet. It was either yoga or Zumba, I believe. I think Zumba was the thing then. So it was always just stacked with freaking hot MILFs. Oh, loved it. It was so much fun to walk through there. Nothing but masturbation fodder. So I miss HEBs, and that's a weird thing to like grocery shopping. There are very few of us out there. I've always thought about maybe creating like a support group or a Discord. I think that's the thing the kids are doing these days, right? Discords of people who enjoy grocery shopping, because it's just very zen-like for me. It really is. You can take your time. Nobody's bothering you. Nobody's bugging you. You know what you're there for. You have a path set. Even if you don't have a path set, you know what I used to love to do also is I would have I'd map out my meals, like I said, but then I'd have like a surprise meal. I'd just grab something that I thought I wanted to eat, you know, and I'd end up with great stuff. I love grocery shopping. That's how much I hate that I'm going on this long about grocery shopping. This is the worst. I do realize that this is not the best podcast, but I'm tired. Fucking beat, man. I am beat. I'm going to sleep incredibly well tonight. I guess the whole meaning behind this July 8th podcast is let's stay busy. By the way, taxes are coming up. Am I the only person that hopes that in the last minute somebody cancels taxes this year? Am I the only one? I sure hope I'm not the only one. I think that we should all of us who haven't filed yet, who before Papa Trump or whatever said, that's what I'm calling him now, by the way, Papa Trump. Before he basically postponed taxes, he did it like in between that time when people were already paying their taxes. So some people already paid them. I envy those people because I was not one of those people. I decided to wait. Whenever he announced it, it was awesome. I was cool. So I'm really hoping in the next, let's see, what is it? What would it be? 5, 6, 7 days that somebody comes out and goes, listen, hey guys, no taxes this year. Calm down. Everybody relax. We're fine. We've got this. Yeah, the debt's going to suck for a little while, but we'll deal with it. All right, we've got this. I think we should do that. I really think. I think we should do that. I think it's fair that this year we cancel taxes. I do. I'm not a believer in canceling rent or canceling mortgages, even though I have one. I mean, if they did it, I wouldn't complain. But I think if you really want to do it, what you want to do is you want to do this. You want to do this. You don't have to file this year. If you want to file, you can. Let's say you get earned income credit, or you have like a kid, you have kids, or you know you're getting a bunch of tax money back because of disability or something. Please go ahead, file. If you think you owe, don't worry about it. Take the year off. Relax. We'll get you next year. All right? We'll get you next year. Let's just call these taxes done. All right? I think that's what they should do. I think instead of canceling rent or canceling a mortgage, I think that's a fantastic policy. File if you want. File if you want. You know? You know who wouldn't file? I wouldn't fucking file. I can tell you that. I would not be one of those people that file. So I'm really hoping that happens. So I actually oddly made it to the 30-minute mark, and I don't know how I made it here. I really do not know how I made it here. I want to do something really quick at the end of this podcast. First thing I do want to say is, listen, I love you all, okay? I love you all. If I cannot, let's say I can't. Let's say there is not a. Oh, I can't. You can see it. Look at that. That is what I did. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. Oh, that looks a little better because that light isn't shining right into it. Look at that xeriscaping. Oh man, I'm this old house in this shit. That's what I'm doing. All right, so I wanted to do this at the end of the podcast. We're going to do something just like at the end of a horribly bad yet good takeout Chinese meal. We're going to open a fortune cookie. All right, you're going to open a fortune cookie with me. Am I the only one who eat? I think we all eat the fortune cookie, right? The thing. Oh, speaking of which, first of all, if I am correct, and I believe I am, most fortune cookies are actually made in my old neighborhood in Alief, Texas. And I believe, let's see if this one is 2. We're going to see. Here we go. Oh, no, this one is made in Illinois. National City, Illinois. I think we all already know this already, but fortune cookies, of course, are not a real Asian thing. They're a completely made up American thing. But I love them nonetheless. Oh, I got the package. Okay, so, open my fortune. They're bland, but they're kind of good. You know what I mean? It's okay to eat them. They're all right. Seize from every moment its uniqueness, especially this week. There you go, guys. Seize every moment its uniqueness. Seize from every moment its uniqueness, especially this week. Great fortune. Absolutely fantastic fortune. Listen, I hope you had a very, very good week so far. Please tune in for the Saturday live podcast. I promise it will be worth it. If you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I hope you did. And stick with me. I'm enjoying doing it. All right? And remember, seize from every moment its uniqueness, especially this week. So I love you all. Please stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay sane. Keep your head above water. All right? Welcome to thank you for joining me for Brushing Teeth with Robert.
A que me ponga a cantar de los tres vicios del mal, cigarro, cerveza, tequila. Ay, compadre, no ves, me estás pisando los pies de la
I might play those lottery numbers. See how that works out. I'm gonna make a deal. If I win the lottery off of these numbers, Logan, you do not owe me any money. Sound good? Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Have a good week. I'll see you Saturday. Sure, Jeff. Here you go. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Brushing Teeth with Robert. Have a good rest of your week, all right? Love you. Bye. Mwah.